Hello beautiful, welcome back to the Sync Wellness Workout. My name is Harpreet and I will be taking you through a very interesting session today. It's going to be all about de-bloating your belly. So these are some really gentle movements in Pilates that you can do absolutely anywhere. You can do it in your home, you can do it when you're out, when you're traveling, in a hotel, wherever you are. You can just take a few minutes of your day to really try to de-bloat if you do feel quite puffy. So let's get started. No equipment required at all, it's just your body. And we're just going to start off on our all fours position. So coming into all fours, wrists will be under your shoulders, knees will be under your hips. And you're going to start off by just dropping the navel down towards the ground, creating a really exaggerated arch of your lower spine. Dropping the chest down and then slowly lifting your gaze up towards the ceiling, holding it there. And in this position, you may want to just move around as well. You can sway your hips side to side. Perfect. And as you exhale, can you drop and tilt the pelvis forwards this time? And then your mid-spine, and then your top spine. And the last thing to drop will be your chin to your chest. Perfect. Holding it there. Again, really exaggerate this curl up towards the ceiling. Perfect. We go again. We slowly drop the navel down towards the ground. So we start off with the lower spine, then the mid, then the top spine, and then the head lifts last. The more exaggerated you are with this move, the better for de-bloating. And then slowly reverse that once again. Perfect. Really create that nice tall C curve, and then the chin drops to the chest. Let's go for one more time. Perfect. I really want you to dance through this movement. So flow through your CatCow. Any movement at all will help you to de-bloat here. And one last time. We tilt the pelvis, creating that nice C curve, then chin drops to the chest, holding it there. Beautiful. Slowly come back to the central point here. So that neutral spine, that in between your cat and your cow. I want you to tuck your toes under. We're going to come into a light hover, so just a couple of inches off the ground, so your knees will be hovering off that mat. From here, can we lift the glutes up towards the ceiling, extending both legs, drawing the heels down towards the mat, and then slowly come back into that knee hover. Hold. Slowly coming back into that downward dog. Hold. Really breathe through these movements, and then slowly hover. Perfect. We've got a few more here. So nice and slow, but really try to keep the core nice and contracted. So draw the navel towards the back of your spine. Coming back into that hover. Downward dog. We've got one more round of each. Perfect. Coming into that hover. Beautiful. Slowly coming back into that downward dog. Holding it there. Really trying to get that chest towards the thighs. And then when you're ready, slowly come into a plank position. From here, I want you to slowly float the right leg just on the outside of the right hand. And then lift the right arm up towards the ceiling, giving yourself that nice rotation. If you're able to, you can keep that left knee off the ground, or if it feels good to you, you can always drop it down towards the mat as well. The key point here is we're really creating a twist in the torso, in the mid-spine area and the chest. And if you can, try to reach a little bit further behind you. Perfect. Slowly bring that right hand back down, lift the back knee off, and just bring that right foot back behind you so it meets the left. We come onto the other side. Left foot comes to outside of the left hand. You can drop the right knee down if that feels good to you. Float and extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. And if you can, draw it behind you as far as it can go, creating that really nice twist in your torso. Perfect. Slowly bringing that hand back down towards the mat. We're going to come back into our plank position here. And slowly bring yourself down onto the mat. I want you to extend the left arm away from you onto your left side. I want you to face your head so it's facing the right side. Lift the right foot up. And I want you to really bring it over. So twist your whole body and try to get the sole of your right foot to meet the ground on the left side there. Holding it there. Take a moment to breathe. This should feel quite nice. With that great twist around the central part of your spine. Perfect. Slowly lift that leg. Twist your body so you're facing the ground once again. And we'll go on to the other side. Drop the right leg down towards the ground. Now you want to extend the right arm over to the right side, bringing your left hand towards your shoulder. You're now going to drop your ear down towards the mat and you're facing on your left side. Lifting the left leg up, you're going to bring it up and over towards the right side until the sole of your left foot meets the ground. Hold it there. We're taking a couple of deep breaths here. Perfect. Lift that leg up as you rotate your body so your hips are now drawn towards the ground. Bringing both palms towards your shoulders. We're coming back up into a downward dog position. So coming up into the plank first. Then we shoot the glutes up towards the ceiling. Perfect. And then you want to just march one knee forward and the other knee back. Perfect. Brilliant. You're doing so well. Beautiful. Now lift both heels back up towards the ceiling. I want you to drop them back down. Again, try to push the chest towards your thighs one last time. And then slowly bring your feet. I want you to walk your feet up towards your hands. Stay down like a rag doll. From here, sway side to side. Again, you can sway as far and as wide as you feel comfortable, as your body allows you to. Perfect. Coming back to center. Place both hands down onto the mat. I want you to slowly bend your knees as you come and you lay back down onto your back. Beautiful. Take a moment to ground yourself in this position. And from here, I want you to lift your right knee up towards your chest as you hug that right knee in towards your belly. Holding it there, rotate your ankle, your right ankle, clockwise, and then anti-clockwise. Brilliant. Grabbing hold of the outside of the right knee, you want to release your right hand down onto the ground. So your left hand is tucked right behind the right knee, and you're going to rotate your body over to the left side, trying to get that knee to touch the ground on the left side there. You can then extend the right arm over to the right side, and your gaze can follow your hand here. Hold it there. Perfect. So we're really focusing on all the twists and turns of the spine. Take another deep breath. In and out. Perfect. Lift that knee back up towards your chest. Give it a last little hug. And then extend the right leg down towards the ground. And we come over to the left side. So hugging the left knee into your chest. Perfect. You want to start rotating the left ankle clockwise. Brilliant. And anti-clockwise. Nice work. So when you're ready, you want to release your left arm so it's down onto the ground. You want to grab hold of the outside of the left knee with the right hand this time. You want to pull that knee over to the right side and try to get the knee to touch the ground, keeping the shoulders down on the ground. You're then going to extend the left arm away from you onto the left side, and your gaze will follow your hand. Holding it there. Allowing your body to melt into this twist. Take a deep inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful work. Coming back to center. Grabbing that knee one last time in that knee hug. Perfect. And then extending both legs away from you. Now from here, place your palms down onto the mat. And we're going to come into an overhead roll up. So we're going to extend the legs up and over. And remember, this range of motion is really personal. So if your legs can only reach up to here, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you're really coming back down with some slow control movement. So from here, you're going to use your hands to push the mat and the ground away from you for you to lift the legs up and over your head, keeping them nice and straight. So you want to tilt the pelvis, take a deep inhale. Exhale, you're going to lift the legs over your head. Flex those toes. And then slowly draw your spine back down. Bone by bone until your legs are nice and flat on that ground. Perfect, we go again. Point those toes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Flex those toes. And then slowly rock yourself down onto the ground as you exhale. Nice work. Let's go for one more here. Point those toes. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Flex those toes. Slowly draw your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, down towards the ground. Perfect. Beautiful work. So from here, I want you to slowly lift those legs back over your head. This time around, we're going to try to come into a shoulder stand. Our last finale exercise to really de-bloat the abs here. Perfect. We take a deep inhale. This time around, we're not going to come back down to the ground. We're going to reach those legs up towards the ceiling. So exhale, we lift those legs up over your head. Flex those toes. Now place your hands onto your lower spine and onto your hips. Slowly lift the legs up towards the ceiling. Point those toes at the top, holding it there. Breathe. Use your elbows to really dig into the mat to support yourself and stabilize your whole body. You're doing so well. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On that last one, can we extend and push, keeping the leg nice and straight, push the right leg overhead and then extend the left leg away from you further. We're going to create a bicycle motion. So you're going to bend the left leg as you sweep the right leg back, keeping the left knee bent towards your nose. You're going to extend it away from you. Bend the right knee, we bicycle. So you're going to bend one knee, and then you're going to switch the bend over before you sweep. So knee touches your nose, and then you bend and extend, sweep. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On that last one, coming back into that shoulder bridge, holding it there. Bringing those legs back overhead, flex those toes, hands come down onto the mat. Slowly roll your spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Perfect. Place your heels down onto the mat, and I want you to slowly come into a butterfly stretch. So bringing the soles of your feet together so they touch, nice and tight. Drop the knees on both sides of the mat. And I want you to place your right hand onto your heart, left hand onto your belly. And take a moment to just close your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And just melt away down into that mat. Imagine the bloat melting away into the center of the earth. Done so well. And I want you to take note that bloating is a very natural and normal part of the human life. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. And these exercises will definitely help release some of that bloat. I want you to imagine the bloat just disappearing. It's mind over matter. I welcome you to really settle down into that mat. Really allow the earth to catch you. Take a moment to notice your chest, rise and fall. And as you do, I want you to thank yourself. Give yourself some gratitude for just showing up. Sometimes when we are bloated, we don't want to move. We don't want to do anything. It really affects our mental health. It can affect so many things. But showing up today to do these small few bits of exercise just for a few moments in your day can really make a difference. So I want you to thank yourself. You made it this far. You did the exercises. Perfect. Take a deep inhale through your nose, allowing your chest to expand fully. And as you exhale, let go of anything that doesn't serve you, whether it's the bloat, whether it's anything that's happened in your day, anything that's upset you, let it all go. And again, I want you to focus on that as you breathe in. Allow bright light, opportunities, positivity to enter your body, your cells. And exhale everything negative, everything that doesn't matter. They may be small. And as you start visualizing this in and out movement, you can really start to shift your mindset throughout your day. A few deep breaths like this every morning can really set your day up for a really positive day. Let's take one last deep inhale. You are bright, you are capable of everything. And exhale. No one can be in your way of your goals, anything you want to achieve. Slowly open your eyes. Bring yourself back to the room, to the here and now. Once your eyes are open, you can start wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. Maybe giving yourself a big smile, showing up. And when you're ready, slowly come up to a seated position that you find most comfortable. Thank you so much for joining today's session. I really do hope the bloat has really disappeared. These are such amazing workouts that you can do absolutely anywhere at any point of the day. So yeah, I hope you had such a wonderful time today, showing up just for a few moments, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.